What is up, you guys? It's Octavia J. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to my lifestyle vlog channel where I show love to my two favorite things, home decor and fashion. But today we are going to be talking finances. All right, let's get comfy and cozy. I do have my iced coffee with no ice, and I am wearing a pair of my newest Victoria's Secret pajamas. So cute, so comfy, love them. And look at that. I love green. I absolutely love green, but this is going to be the last day for these nails. We're just really chilling and relaxing and whatnot. And I was kind of going over some things and thought that I would share them with you. And so, as you can see by the title, I am going to be talking about my no spend January. This is not something that I've done every year, but this is something that I have incorporated as of lately. And my first no spend, no buy January was an epic fail. So, over time, I just kind of honed in on some tips and tricks that I thought might assist me in being successful. And I am sharing it with you in hopes that it helps you be successful if this is something that you want to do. I know people like to start the new year off with resolutions. I'm not a resolutions type of girl. Whenever God puts it on my heart and my mind to do, that's when it gets done. But at the top of the year, for me, I do like to reset with my finances and set myself up for financial gain throughout the year. Now, my first no spend January was an epic fail. I don't have an answer on why. I know why, but I don't know what I was thinking, what state that I was in where I still felt like I could spend. And I think when I'm talking about it now, while I'm thinking about it now, is because I didn't set myself up. I just kind of went in it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a no spend, no buy January, but I didn't set myself up. And in February, once January was over, because I was still spending, I was writing everything down. I would write down how much I spent and where I spent it at. And so when I was going over that list, just so I can kind of tell y'all how much I spent, I saw Target on there, I saw Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, a lot of eating out, right? And so when I tallied everything up, I ended up spending $331. That's $331 that could have went towards a debt or could have went towards a pot for growth. I am here today just to kind of go over what I am going to be doing so that I have a successful no spend January. And hopefully you can incorporate these tips and tricks and so that your no spend January or any month, because you don't have to just at the top of the year. I plan on probably doing another no spend in September because my birthday comes up in April, and then like it's going into like summertime shy, and the kids are getting ready to go back to school and things of that nature. And when I just kind of go down each month, it just makes sense for me that September would be another like good month to do a no spend, and that way I can do it at least twice a year. So I'm resetting my finances more than once a year, and just being financially aware of what's going on around me and what I'm doing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into it. And so the first tip, which is most important for a lot of us, is no retail therapy. Cut it, cut it, cut it. No retail therapy. One of the stores or one of the retailers on that list that I saw that I spent money at in the month of January last year was Coach. I remember what I bought, but was it necessary? No. I could have waited until February to do that. I didn't have to. That's just kind of cut and dry. Just, and what I have done, I don't have a fear of missing out, right? I don't have FOMO, but I understand. I get it. The influencers are still going to be influencing, you know, you're still going to be getting emails and push notifications and all of that. So I understand that there is sometimes you get an urge. But what I have done is I just kind of did the food. Not too crazy, but I've made some extra purchases here in the month of December so that in January I'm like, cool, right? I believe today is the 29th. And so some of the items and stuff that's going to be coming will be coming in January. And I'm good, right? There's nothing that I really need for real, for real. So there is for real, no reason that I would need to do any retail therapy. Even if somebody call me and say, hey girl, I got this going on, I got that going on, more than likely I will probably have to pass because me going out means I have to spend money. Yes, even though I can go in my closet and pull out an outfit, pull out the shoes and do, all of that so that I can go to this place, that's still gas that's going to be spent and that's still money that's going to be spent when I go out. And so you're just going to have to, you know, chill out for real, for real. And because I have been going through so much these past couple months, and I just kind of, kind of hit my breaking point in December, I said that I was going to start, doing, a lot of me things. But even that is going to cost money. And I got an email the other day, and it was ClassPass saying that they were going to give me like a month worth of free credit so I can, take classes and do whatever. And so one of the things on there that I was looking, I was like, oh yeah, I can get me massages, on my me days and stuff like that. But that's a service. And you have to spend money on services. Yeah, I can use the ClassPass to do a free massage, but are you not going to tip? That's spending money. So I'm going to have to be creative in ways for my me days so that I'm not spending any money. But yeah, that is going to be at the top of the list. No retail therapy. The next tip is going to be for us credit card holders, lock it up and throw away the key. This is a two-step process for me. Not only have I locked my credit card, and there is one main credit card that I keep on me, but that's not my only credit card, but that's the one that I keep on me that gets me in trouble. So not only have I locked it up, I have already taken it out of my wallet, out of sight, out of mind. Because as easy as it is to go on your phone and lock up that credit card, it's just as easy to unlock it, especially if you have the card on me. And what has gotten me in trouble with it is that, I have no intentions on using it for my purchases, but I'll get up to the register and have the cash, got the money. That's not the issue. But instead of using that, I'll use my credit card. Why? Why? And I understand for some people's lifestyle and whatever they have going on, not having it on them could be a problem because maybe that credit card is on you for emergency purposes, and so you have to have it on you, but at least lock it up. For me, I have a secondary, tertiary account. If I need to make a transfer, I can use the cash. I wouldn't necessarily have to use a credit card for emergency purposes. And so for that reason, it's a two-step process for me, but do what works for you. Next tip and trick, which is what I wish I knew beforehand, is to buy gift cards. Buying a gift card ahead of time and putting a certain amount of money on there is going to keep you from taking money out of your pockets and spending it when it's not supposed to be spent. Because trust me, I understand, I get it, I've been through it. I was still having my cravings, baby. I still need that crunch. I still need them queso and chips. We still need that pizza, all of that. And so what I am going to do this weekend is to go out and buy a gift card. It's probably going to be an American Express because you can use it anywhere, and put a certain amount of money on it. But I'm still going to budget. That way, when I'm feeling a certain kind of way and I'm just not wanting to cook or anything like that, the money is already spent. It's on that gift card and I can use that for our purchases. Also, I am a die-hard Target shopper. Target is always going to come through with some type of promo. Spend $20, you get a $5 gift card. Buy 4 of this, you get a $5 gift card. Buy 3 household items, get a $10 gift card. Spend 50 on household blah blah blah, you get a $15 gift card. Right now, I have about $40 in, this is a combination of rewards and gift cards with Target. And I've already looked at the ad for the upcoming week. I am going to make sure that we have like deodorant, body wash, toothpaste in the house. I'm going to be buying that, and I'm going to get a $10 gift card for that. I am going to also be, making sure we have all of the toilet tissue, cleaning products, all of the things that we need in the household that I know could potentially run out, and buy that under that $50 threshold so that I can get a $15 gift card. So what that's going to do for me, it's going to leave me with about $65 that I can do my big one with at Target. And when I say do my big one, I ain't really speaking like that, but you just never know, right? Oh, we ran out of this. Oh, I need that. Our kids at school, the teachers are real good for giving you a weekend and telling you, oh, the kids need this and that. So with an American Express gift card or whatever gift card I use that I can use anywhere in the Target gift cards, if anything was to pop up, I can use any one of those gift cards and not have to spend any money, right? Even when I'm feeling like I want me a little Starbucks or something, right? I don't have to go to a brick and mortar Starbucks. I can go inside of Target and use the Target gift cards and rewards or whatever and buy my Starbucks in there. So that is going to save me big time, because I think that's where I went wrong, because I was still spending money on little stuff like that when I had no business, and I can use the gift cards instead. And so even if you're not able to set yourself up for January, whenever you want to do your no spend month, get those gift cards. That is going to help you not spend any money. Apart from, of course, bills have to get paid, right? So do what you need to do when it comes to that. And then the next tip would be, if you have to spend, is to budget. You still have to buy groceries. You have to buy groceries. You still have to get gas. You have to buy gas. Apart from bills are going to be bills. You're going to have to pay them. The only other thing that I foresee having to spend money on is going to be groceries and gas. And I'm going to just have to set a budget, because I'm real bad with thinking in my head, oh, I'm just going to go in Trader Joe's and spend this. Oh, I'm just going to go in Mariano's and spend this. Oh, I'm just going to go in Walmart and spend this. And when I get to the register, I spend $30, $40 over. And it's so crazy that when you get home, it's like, what did I buy? We still ain't got no food for real, for real. So those are things that unfortunately we're still going to have to spend money on. I would just say budget it out and stick to that budget. Even gas. Um, and that's really hard for me, because when I go get gas, I fill the tank up, and wherever it stops is where it stops. But because this month, of course, I can't really go anywhere, right? Because if I'm going somewhere, that means I'm spending money. I work from home, and so the only places I really need to go for real, is to take my son back and forth to school and to the grocery store. And so this month, I will not be filling the tank all the way up, because I am going to be budgeting myself. And so however much it gives me is what it gives me. And because I'm not going anywhere, because I can't spend, I should be okay with that. And then when it comes to groceries, it doesn't matter, because I'm a foodie. Your girl's a foodie, so when I get in that grocery store, I don't have to be hungry. But if I see something enticing or whatever, I'd be like, oh yeah, let's get this today. I'm going to have to stick to the budget. And so in that low buy category, it's all about budgeting. If just a no spend and no buy is just not feasible at all for you, with under that low buy category, it's to just not buy anything at full price. If you can save somewhere, if you can cut a corner somewhere, do that. And then last but not least, for me, it's going to be bringing in more income, which would be like working OT. I understand that there are some companies where you are paid salary and there kind of is no incentive or no, time and a half, no bonuses for working over. But there are still some companies when you are getting paid salary and you do get some type of incentive or bonus or something for giving more of your time. For hourly employees, you can ride that clock, that time and a half, double time. It's gonna do what it needs to do. And so to help with the no spend month, it's not only just to cut down on debt, but it's also for financial gain to help increase maybe that pot that you're trying to grow, and things of that nature. And so I'm also incorporating working just a little bit more and harder, because I am here on YouTube, so that there is more money coming in. So not only am I saving money and not spending any money, we want more money to come in as well. And so hopefully these tips and tricks are helpful. This is kind of what I thought would be beneficial for me so that I am successful, because to spend $331 on a no spend is wild. That is crazy to me. And it was all very much frivolous on stuff that I just did not need. But because I know there are going to be days where we are going to have to spend money, I think gift cards is a very, very good way of doing so that the money is already spent. And when you want or need, you can go strictly to those gift cards. I think that in my target cash it's going to help me through. It's going to help me through because, again, bills got to get paid, right? And then budgeting gas, budgeting groceries. And then because I've already had my retail therapy, when the packages and whatnot are trickling in, it'll feel like, I've done something. And to be perfectly honest, just say for instance, my packages are trickling in and I have to, return something didn't work out. Don't feel bad if you repurchase it. The money is already spent. So don't feel bad about that because you're really not spending anything. If you're returning or you're exchanging, you're not spending any money. The money is literally already spent. And so even if you get store credit or you get some type of gift card back or something like that, and you end up buying something, you just make sure that you stay within that range. Do not go over, because then you're reneging. And that's what I did on my first go around of a no buy. I reneged and I reneged real bad. $331 worth. But if you don't have to repurchase and you don't want to repurchase, then that money, just put that money towards that pot. Put that money towards that debt. Because at the end of the day, did you even really need, that new jacket, that new shirt, them new pants, them new shoes? Hopefully this is helpful for you guys. If you are doing a no spend January, or if you have done one before, you're not doing it this month or sometime later down the year, leave your tips and tricks in the comments, because maybe it's helpful for me, anyone watching. Somebody's situation might be differently and they might need, a different tip or trick. But my lifestyle and my life is pretty simple. I don't have a lot going on. So I think with these 5 tips and tricks that I've given you guys, that I'm going to be using, is probably enough for this month to be successful. And so with all of that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did you a thumbs up? And if you are not subscribed to the channel, baby, have you by now subscribed? You should. I am wishing everyone a blessed and prosperous, yes, new year. I'll see you guys in 2025. Bye.